There was a man, born into poverty. His father remarried and left. No support, no money. The world assumed he would never amount to anything. But this man had just one thing, a burning desire. And because of that one thing, this man over the next 20 years became one of the wealthiest people in the world. That man's name was Napoleon Hill. And the formula that made him rich he wrote down in a book. That book is called Think and Grow Rich. Today I'm going to give you that exact formula. The principles that Napoleon Hill learned from over 500 millionaires. Principles that are still changing lives around the world today. So make sure you watch until the end, because if you leave halfway you might miss the one thing that could change your entire life. It was the year 1908. At that time, the richest man in America was Andrew Carnegie. So rich that the world had never seen anything like it before. He called Napoleon Hill, a young journalist, to meet him. Carnegie said to Napoleon, "Napoleon, there is a formula for becoming wealthy in this world. But this formula is only known to a handful of people. I want you to bring this formula to the world." Napoleon asked, "And what do I get out of it?" Carnegie said, "I will give you access to the wealthy people of America. I will introduce you to them. I will arrange their interviews. But I will not give you a single penny. You will have to do this work yourself." Napoleon said yes in 29 seconds. And over the next 20 years, Napoleon Hill interviewed over 500 millionaires. Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, Alexander Graham Bell, John D. Rockefeller. He asked every single wealthy person the same question. How did you go from poverty to riches? What did you all have in common? And when he gathered all their answers, one thing was common. Just one. They all first thought it in their minds, then achieved it in reality. This is the foundation of this book. And today we will understand its principles in detail. Let's move to the first chapter. Napoleon Hill says, success begins with a burning desire. Just wanting something is not enough. Just trying is not enough. You need a fire inside you so strong that you can't sleep at night. You're thinking about it even when you wake up. Listen to a real example. Edwin C. Barnes, a man who had nothing. No money, no connections, no degree. But inside him was a desire so strong. He wanted to become Thomas Edison's business partner. People laughed. Edison said he was crazy. But Barnes didn't stop. He took a small job at Edison's company. He waited for years. And one day Edison invented something that nobody could sell. Barnes said, "I can sell it." Edison gave him the chance. And Barnes made so much money from that one invention that he became a millionaire. Barnes had just one thing, a burning desire. That was his strength. Write these 6 steps today. Step 1. Decide exactly how much money do you want. Step 2. Decide what will you give in return for that money. There's no free lunch. Step 3. Fix a date. By this date I will earn this amount. Step 4. Make a plan right now whether you're ready or not. Step 5. Write all of this on paper, in detail. Step 6. Read it out loud every morning when you wake up and every night before you sleep. This is not madness. This is science. When you read something over and over, say it over and over, your subconscious mind starts to believe it as reality. And then it helps get you there. Remember, if the desire is strong enough, the path will find itself. After desire, the second thing is faith, belief. No matter how big your desire is, if you don't believe in yourself, it's all worthless. Napoleon Hill says, belief is a state of mind. And that state is in your hands. Listen carefully. Whatever you think about repeatedly, whatever you keep telling yourself, it goes into your subconscious. And your subconscious mind starts to believe it as truth. This also means, if you keep thinking negatively, keep telling yourself, I can't do this, my fate is just bad, then your mind creates that reality. So starting today, change your words. Change your thinking. 5 exercises to build belief. 1. Make a promise to yourself. I will definitely achieve my goals no matter what. 2. Think for 30 minutes every day, what kind of person do I want to become? 3. Focus on your confidence for 10 minutes every day, remember your strengths. 4. Write your goal and keep reading it until you achieve it. 5. Never take shortcuts or cheat. In the long run, it only hurts you. The day you learn to believe in yourself, no one can stop you. This will sound strange, but it is science. Napoleon Hill says, just reading or hearing something is not enough. You have to feel it. When thought combines with feeling, then your subconscious mind takes action. Take the example of a computer. Whatever program you put in, it does exactly that. Your mind is also a computer. Whatever you feed into it, that is the output you get. What is the method of autosuggestion? Step 1. Before sleeping at night, sit in a quiet place. Step 2. Close your eyes. Read your goal out loud, as if you are already holding that money in your hands. Step 3. Imagine the full picture. You have the money, you are happy, you are successful. Step 4. Read this every day, every morning and every night, until it becomes your belief. This method is not madness. Thomas Edison used to do this. Abraham Lincoln did this. And all the successful people in the world still do this today. It's called visualization. Your mind works even at night, just keep feeding it the right things. What we learn in school, that is general knowledge. It does not make you rich. In Napoleon Hill's view, an educated person is not someone who got a big degree. An educated person is someone who knows that when they need any special knowledge, they know where to get it from. In other words, learn to think like Henry Ford. Henry Ford was not school educated. But when a court once called him ignorant, he asked the judge a question. I have a phone. If I need engineering expertise, I can call the world's best engineer in 5 minutes. So I have access to all knowledge, I just don't know what I don't need. That is the meaning of specialized knowledge. Develop one specific skill of your own. Become a master in one field. For everything else, rely on your mastermind group. What is a mastermind group? A group of people whose combined knowledge and experience can work in your favor. Tesla, Edison, Ford, they all used to meet each other, share ideas, and from that sharing, their power multiplied many times over. All the great companies in the world were once just a single imagination. Coca-Cola was in one man's mind. Amazon was in Jeff Bezos' mind. Apple was in Steve Jobs' mind. Napoleon Hill says there are 2 types of imagination. 1. Synthetic imagination, using old ideas in new ways. 2. Creative imagination, a completely new idea, one that no one has ever thought of before. Your job is exercise your imagination every day. Sit in silence for 15 minutes every day. Think, if there were no limits, what could I do? What could I become? The people who become wealthy are those whose thinking is different from others. From today, free your imagination. Don't put limits on it. Think and then make a plan. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before making the light bulb. 10,000 times. A journalist asked, "You failed 10,000 times, didn't you ever want to give up?" Edison said, "I did not fail. I found 10,000 ways that don't work." This is the mindset needed for planning. 4 steps to make a good plan. Step 1. Build your mastermind group, people who can help you with your goal. Step 2. Tell them what they will get out of it. Give first, then take. Step 3. Meet with this group at least 2 times a week. Share ideas. Step 4. If the plan fails, make a new plan. Never stop. Never. Remember, winners never quit. And those who quit never win. Napoleon Hill analyzed 25,000 people. And he found one thing that was the most common reason for failure. The inability to make decisions. Most people don't start something because they think, what will happen if I fail? What will people say? The timing isn't right yet. Take the example of Abraham Lincoln. He lost election after election. His business failed. He lost his home. His wife left him. But each time he made a decision to keep moving forward. And in the end, he became America's most famous president. Successful people make decisions quickly. And they change those decisions very slowly, only when necessary. From today, decide on one thing. And start walking toward it. Don't wait for perfection. Most people give up right here, when things get difficult. Napoleon Hill says, before every great success, a great difficulty comes. That difficulty is a test. Listen to the example of R.U. Darby. He dug in search of gold. He kept at it for years. When the money started running out, he sold his equipment. And the man he sold it to dug just 3 more feet and found gold. 3 feet. He was just 3 feet away from success. You too are just that close to your success in something. But if you quit now, you will never know. To build persistence. 1. Make your purpose clear. Why do you want to do this? 2. Stay connected with your mastermind group. 3. When you want to give up, remember why you started. 4. Take one small step every day, no matter how small. No one became wealthy alone. No one. Carnegie had 500 people. Ford had a team of engineers. Rockefeller had advisors. Napoleon Hill says, when 2 or more people think together toward one purpose, a new mind is born. The power of this combined mind is many times greater than any individual mind. This is the power of the mastermind. Today, build your own mastermind group. 2 to 5 people. People who understand your goals, are better than you in some field, give you honest feedback, meet with you regularly, share ideas. Napoleon Hill says, the greatest power a person has is their creative energy. An energy that, if directed to the right place, can move mountains. The most successful people in the world, artists, leaders, businessmen, all of them channel this creative energy into their work, into their passion, into their effort. They don't waste this energy. They redirect it toward their goal. The simple meaning, your energy, your time, your focus, put it all toward your goals only. And listen to your inner voice. That creative imagination, that sixth sense, when it speaks, pay attention. Your subconscious mind works 24/7, even after you fall asleep. You cannot control it directly, but you can program it. Oh, the same thing we learned earlier, auto-suggestion. Positive thoughts again and again. Feeling your goal again and again. Napoleon Hill shared a technique, invisible counselors. Before sleeping at night, he would sit in an imaginary room inside himself. And there he would talk to Lincoln, Edison, Napoleon Bonaparte, all of them. He would ask, "What would you do in my situation?" And his subconscious mind would give him the answer. This is a simple technique. Try it tonight. Imagine one of your role models and ask them for the solution to your problem. This is Napoleon Hill's most advanced chapter. He says, when you start applying all the principles of this book, a day comes when your mind begins to work at a new level. That sixth sense, that gut feeling that says, do this. Don't do this. Don't miss this opportunity. Successful people trust this sixth sense. How does it develop? When you regularly apply all the other principles, belief, visualization, persistence, your mind becomes so sharp that it automatically starts making the right decisions. This is a journey, one step at a time leads you to this level. The biggest secret of this entire book is this. Thoughts are things. What you think becomes. What you imagine becomes reality. What you feel repeatedly comes into your life. This is not the law of attraction. This is psychology. This is science. When you think strongly about something, your mind starts working toward that thing, consciously or unconsciously. You find the people who can help with that goal. You see opportunities that others ignore. You make decisions that bring you closer to that goal. So starting today, change your thinking. Positive thoughts, rich thinking, success mindset, and then watch how life changes. Summary of 12 principles. 1. Desire. Set your clear goal. Create a burning desire. 2. Faith. Believe in yourself. Practice positive self-talk. 3. Auto-suggestion. Every morning and night, read your goal, feel it. 4. Knowledge. Master one field. Build a mastermind group. 5. Imagination. Practice creative thinking every day. Don't set limits. 6. Planning. Make the right plan. If it fails, make a new one. 7. Decision. Make decisions quickly. Fear gets you nothing. 8. Persistence. Keep going through difficulties. Success might be just 3 feet away. 9. Mastermind, not alone. Work together with the right people. 10. Energy. Direct your strength to the right place. 11. Subconscious. Feed your mind the right things. 12. Thoughts are things. Change your thinking. Your life will change. My friend, I think about why Napoleon Hill wrote this book. Carnegie gave him no money. For 20 years he did everything himself. He made sacrifices. He struggled. What? Because he knew people in this world are only poor because no one tells them how to become wealthy. This formula was with Andrew Carnegie. It was with Thomas Edison. It was with Henry Ford. And today this formula is with you too. So now the only question is, will you act on it? Stop thinking, when will the right time come? The time is never perfect. You have to start right now. Today, write down one goal. Decide on one desire. And take the first step. Because all the wealthy people in the world were once just someone who took that first step. If this video helped you, then like it right now. Subscribe to the channel. And send this video to that one friend who needs motivation right now. Tell me in the comments, out of these 14 principles, which one will you start applying from today? See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.